Hello and welcome everybody. So today I'm going to be taking you through some sites that you should know about and then some things to make yourself a little bit more aware of your security and how to be a little bit more secure. Then if you do like this, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and share this with everybody. And then all the sites and everything I go through, there'll be more details in the description below. So then just lastly, everything I do here is for educational purposes and I'm not responsible for its misuse. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as I'm sure we're all aware, we use passwords for almost everything, all our accounts, and well, it's normally the one thing that keeps our stuff our own, so like our social media accounts, our email accounts, all of that, our password, and maybe sometimes two-factor authentication is used to keep it secure. So if your password is listed here in one of these pages I'm going to show you, like this Wikipedia page of 10,000 most common passwords, or this GitHub page of another bunch of passwords, if your password is similar to any of these, please rethink your password, and in a minute I'll be going over that. Let's look over here. I think it is, yeah. If we look over here, we can see that this site gives you some guidelines to follow when making a password. So I would suggest following these, and in addition to this, making a password that's quite long. So instead of making it a password, use a passphrase, maybe your favorite saying or just a random sentence, and then use some of these guidelines to help you along. Then you should be able to make a pretty strong password, and then you can check that password, or I would say check a password that is similar to that password on these sites, and it will tell you how strong it is. Like this site, it can tell you how many minutes, how many days, how many years it will take for the password to be cracked. These two sites are so very similar to that. So yeah, come up with one strong password, and then we'll be looking at a way that you can make different passwords for different accounts, but only remember one strong password soon. Let's just have a look. If we look over here, we can see if we go and we actually try to log in here, when we try and log in, we are normally asked by our browser, do we want to save this password? And if you've ever clicked save, I'm sure you know that in your settings you can actually see the password if you provide the authentication to the user that is logged in. But another way that we can actually see this password, and another way that should actually make you want to not save your password, is if we go here and we change this to text, we can see the plain text of the password. So this in itself is bad, and it's just one of the reasons you shouldn't actually save your password inside your browser. So you should actually go here and turn this off, so that it never saves your password and it never asks you to save your password, so that it won't be saved there. But next we can look at how we can just use one strong password and store all of your passwords together in a what is called a password manager. So here I've listed 3: Passport, Bitwarden and Dashlane. These 3 are all open source, which means they are free and community based, so that's always good because you know it's going to be free and that they are going to be pretty secure because a lot of people are working on them and checking things. Then next we can actually look at extensions. So like we were just saying about these password managers, if I look here, I think pwned actually has one. I'm not sure if the others Passport, let's see. Passport also has their own extension, so if you just enable the extension, it will pop up here. Well, it should add extension, it should come up here. So extensions are really good to add. Another one I want to show you is Web of Trust, because this extension allows you to see the ratings of some sites. So normally if a site contains malware or that, this one will actually, let's just go for default, this one will actually show you that the site is dangerous, so you can see it. And you can see here it says Google is safe and it gives a rating for the site. So just look through extensions. They are handy ones to stop trackers and stuff like that. Just have a look at all of them and see what suits your individual needs. There can be some pretty cool ones out there. Next, have you ever wondered if a site is actually safe? So this is just one tool of many that you can use to check a site to see if it is safe. Here's Google's one to check if it is safe. Then the next thing is links can be shortened. So services like this service called Bitly, companies and that use those services to create shortened links. So here if we look, there's a bunch of them that can be used to shorten links. So this website over here will actually just expand the link. So if you don't want to be sent to one of these sites first before you reach your destination, you can expand it here and get the actual address so that they can't get your stuff, because people can hide stuff. Here is just another website that can be used to check the reputation of a particular site. Then next we can look at if you've ever wondered how you can scan a file. Here is a very good website called VirusTotal. If you just choose to upload any type of file to it, it will upload, and then you see this one, I had actually already scanned it. It normally takes a while to scan. It tells you that it has no viruses, or should I say issues, and it scans all of these different places to check for them. And then finally we can look at this site over here where you can check if your email address has ever been part of a breach. So here we can see this email address has been breached so many times and in so many pastes, and you can actually scroll down and see what sites actually lost your information and where your information had been breached. So again, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then comment any questions or anything you need further explaining on, and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Goodbye.